Get ready for an epic upgrade. The iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pros are rumored to feature larger and more vibrant screens, and I'm here to tell you guys all the specific, in-depth, really small changes that are going to make this phone great. Now honestly guys, I have the iPhone 15 and man, this iPhone is great, so I cannot wait to see and wait to explain to you guys what this new phone has to offer for us as we get closer and closer to the release date. So guys, no more talking. Let's dive right into it. Size is a big factor of displays on a mobile device, and it's the same for the iPhone 16. This time, they are set to be bigger and better. Rumors started off in May 2023 before the iPhone 15's release, indicating that a size increase was inbound. Analyst Ross Young said that the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max would have screens measuring 6.2 inches and 6.8 inches respectively, with those figures rounded down. If this was correct, it would be a small increase for the models from the existing 6.1-inch iPhone 15 Pro and the 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Pro Max. One of the claims for the screen size change is apparently to help the Pro and Pro Max variants to fit in a periscope lens. Adding a large sideways lens assembly would necessitate some design changes internally, especially for space. Another report from later that same month claimed that the Pro models would gain in size by a couple tenths of inch diagonally. Other leakers that same month offered sizes up to 6.3 inches and 6.9 inches. At the end of September, after the iPhone 15 launch, rumors appeared claiming a 6.27-inch screen for the iPhone 16 Pro and 6.85-inch version for the Pro Max. To go with the bigger screens, Apple could thin the bezels a bit to keep the overall iPhone size from scaling up too much, but that can cause some production issues. In April, the LX reported that supply chain members were having a problem shrinking the bezels more, causing yield issues. 1 month prior, there were claims that the ultra-thin bezels would use border reduction structure (BRS) technology. However, there was a problem applying it to the bottom edge. Issues in heat dissipation were supposedly improving, but it was still a challenge for suppliers to actually get right. A few leaks surfaced over the year proposing that the displays in the iPhone 16 could be much brighter than previous versions. The September 2023 leak insisted Apple was looking into a micro lens array (MLA) technology. The concept can increase the brightness of an OLED screen by micro lenses being hit by light that ends up heading towards the back panel, reflecting it forward instead. It had been previously researched but hadn't used it as a display. One of the issues with the tech is that it does reduce the viewing angle of the screen, which Apple had trouble accepting. By May, another leak from Setsuna Digital on Weibo insisted that the Pro models would get a boost. The iPhone 16 Pro would have a typical maximum brightness of 1200 nits and a peak HDR brightness of 1600 nits. Compared to the iPhone 14 Pro, this represents a 200 nit increase in typical max brightness and a continuation of the HDR brightness level. At the same time, the leaker claimed that Apple wouldn't use the tandem OLED structure introduced with the 2024 iPad Pro. That system uses 2 OLED layers instead of 1, increasing overall brightness. A thorn in the side of many iPhone users over the years has been Apple's display compromises to fit in the True Depth camera array, enabling Face ID to work. Apple has shifted from the dreaded notch to the more loved dynamic island, but they may remove it entirely in the future. Back in February 2023, the LX said that an under-display Face ID implementation could happen on the iPhone 16 Pro, enabling an all-screen display. There was difficulty in getting an under-panel camera working through the display specifically for Face ID. The biggest problem is that it works, but for camera modules with 4 million pixels is a far cry from what Apple needed to maintain its 12 MP sensor. The prediction of an under-display Face ID camera is a lot older than that. In April 2022, Ming-Chi Kuo responded to a tweet from Ross Young in predicting it would arrive by 2024 for the iPhone 16. With only a few months away from release, the manufacturers of Apple's displays were reportedly getting very close to starting mass production. The ALEC reported in May that Apple was preparing to approve its suppliers to start making screens. So guys, that is everything we know on the screens so far of the iPhone 16 lineup. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this down below. Are you guys willing to sacrifice the dynamic island for the all screen display? Because honestly, what I want to see is more brightness, because I get that the 16 is bright as heck, but I feel like we could always go brighter. I mean, no way how they do it, you know, because I don't really care about the screen size and all that and all the little small details. I'm worried about the battery life, the storage, if it's worth it at all, like any game-changing features. But for now, this is all we know, and all I would like to see is probably an under-screen Face ID and brighter phone, of course. But like I said, let me know your thoughts down below, because this is going to be a great phone, I could tell. Not worth upgrading for me though, since I already have a 15, so I'll probably wait for the 18. Now that'll be a real game changer. So players, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.